Hi, I am Kawsar Mahmud Chowdhury Tarek, a proud graduate of SAST, where I earned both my BBA and MBA. I began my career in sales at GlaxoSmithKline Bangladesh Ltd, GSK, a globally renowned British multinational company, where I joined as a territory manager. That role marked the start of a journey filled with challenges, learning, and achievements that shaped my resilience and leadership. Over the past 9 years, I have grown through diverse experiences and responsibilities, ultimately advancing to the position of Senior Area Manager at Unilever Bangladesh Ltd. Today, I lead a large and diverse sales team, driving performance and growth in a highly competitive market. Working with leading MNCs like GSK and Unilever has been transformative. These organizations instilled in me the values of discipline, strategic thinking, and solution-oriented problem-solving. They also taught me the importance of adaptability and collaboration, qualities that continue to guide me in building sustainable success and empowering my team. What keeps me passionate about sales today is the dynamic and merit-driven career growth it offers, where progress is directly tied to performance. Every day brings new learning opportunities, keeping the journey fresh and exciting. I find immense joy in nurturing the next generation of professionals and leading high-performing teams, while the greatest satisfaction comes from seeing the tangible impact of our efforts in the market. Defining success. For me, success is not merely about achieving sales targets, it is about creating meaningful impact. Professionally, success means building and leading a motivated team, nurturing talent, and driving consistent growth that aligns with the company's vision. It is about empowering people, celebrating collective achievements, and leaving behind a legacy of growth and inspiration. Personally, success is inspiring others to dream bigger and break barriers. Success is earning genuine respect by handling wins with gratitude and losses with maturity. Ultimately, success is reflected in the growth of the team, when people trust your leadership, follow your guidance even in challenging times, and work together with conviction toward a shared goal. Understanding the sales function and market dynamics begins with the role of a territory sales manager, or TSM. A TSM is essentially the general manager of their territory, responsible for managing multiple stakeholders, distributors, retailers, field sales representatives, and even local influencers, to ensure product availability, visibility, and the right assortment in the market. The Bangladesh FMCG market itself is highly dynamic yet complex, demanding robust strategies for sustainable growth. Its most distinctive challenge is extreme price sensitivity. Even minor price changes can shift consumer demand and weaken brand loyalty. In many cases, affordability outweighs brand preference, pushing companies to innovate with low unit packs, flexible sizes, and competitive pricing. This challenge becomes even more pronounced when rising import costs, taxation issues, and global raw material volatility enter the picture, making price sensitivity the single biggest hurdle for FMCG players in Bangladesh. Sales in Bangladesh has also undergone rapid transformation with the rise of automation. Companies now place orders through mobile apps, monitor live data, and rely on advanced tools such as Power Buy and Power Query to gain granular insights across outlets, routes, markets, SKUs, brands, and categories. This shift reduces manual workload, saves time, and enables smarter, data-driven decision-making. In such a competitive environment, the difference between a good and a great sales professional becomes very clear. A good sales professional meets targets, maintains relationships, and executes plans. But a great sales professional goes beyond numbers, inspires the team, builds credibility, and earns the trust that makes people follow their lead even in difficult times. When it comes to KPIs and performance management, a sales leader must look beyond basic target versus achievement. They need to integrate internal data, external insights, and macroeconomic factors into their decisions. Key metrics such as numeric and weighted distribution, market share, share among handlers, and total distribution point, or TDP, share must be continuously evaluated to stay competitive. Building team capability is also essential, and assessing the impact of training, coaching, and skill development initiatives ensures long-term excellence. Leadership, motivation, and talent development play a central role in this journey. My own leadership philosophy is rooted in empowerment, accountability, and adaptability. I believe a leader's role is to create an environment where people feel trusted, valued, and motivated to perform at their best. This includes empowering autonomy by allowing teams to make decisions within their territories while offering strategic guidance, focusing on coaching rather than directing, and practicing situational leadership by adapting to the maturity and challenges of each territory. Leaders must remain impartial, as bias can damage trust and weaken culture. Fair and constructive feedback, combined with regular one-on-one conversations, builds a strong and cohesive team. Over the years, I have worked with more than 20 direct reportees, many of whom now hold major positions in brand management and leadership, a growth that gives me immense pride. A core success mantra for sales professionals is understanding the difference between the circle of influence and the circle of concern. The key is to focus on areas where they can take action and drive change, rather than wasting energy on things outside their control. This mindset builds clarity, discipline, and effectiveness. To thrive in the FMCG sector, every sales professional must carry 3 traits: resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks; adaptability, the capacity to adjust quickly to changes in the market or consumer behavior; and strong relationship building skills, which create trust with distributors, retailers, and team members. One of the most significant lessons in my career came from replacing one of the country's most complex and politically influenced distributors, a challenge unresolved for more than a decade. It required moral courage and a commitment to the circle of influence. By aligning cross-functional teams, including legal, anticipating scenarios, and building a strong evidence-based case, what once seemed impossible became achievable. Even when legal action was taken against me and the company, we had every piece of documentation needed to defend our position. The lesson is simple: when you act with integrity, show moral courage, and maintain professional relationships at every level, nothing can stop you from making the right call. Looking ahead, the future of sales leadership in Bangladesh will be even more digital, analytical, and people-centric. While general trade will continue to dominate, the real challenge will lie in shaping strategies for the rapid rise of e-commerce and modern trade. Teams will be younger and more diverse, requiring leaders to move beyond traditional target-focused management and toward coaching, capability building, and ethical leadership. For aspiring sales professionals, the path forward begins with mastering data and digital tools early while continually strengthening communication and leadership skills. Comfort with dashboards, forecasting tools, and real-time insights is now the baseline, and proficiency in PowerPoint, Excel, Power BI, and Power Query helps graduates stand out. Strong communication, both verbal and written, builds trust with teams, distributors, and customers. And above all, leadership requires moral courage, fairness, and the ability to nurture younger teams. Anyone aiming to build a career in MNCs such as Unilever, Nestlé, Grameenphone, or BAT must embrace field experience early. Every sales leader started in the market, learning resilience, people understanding, and data-driven decision-making. Avoid the common traps of expecting high salaries too soon, rushing for promotions, or trying to skip the fundamentals. If you remain humble, grounded, and committed to continuous learning, the Bangladesh FMCG sector offers immense long-term growth and leadership opportunities.